Hi everybody, Flash Rasman back again with another episode of Foundation. So where did we leave it? Oh yeah, last time we were working on this, weren't we? Yeah, see how that goes. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. A lot harder than it needed to be, if I remember rightly. Let's move my microphone a bit. Excuse the squeaking, I think it's part of that's better. Right, so where were we? Oh, let's go. Let's step away from that. Right, so I'm going to not tackle anything to do that. Let's hit go. Where's my pause button? Feels like I've not played this for ages. Did I put a keep? I thought I'd put a wooden keep in there. I thought I'd put a wooden keep down here. Am I completely wrong on that? Yes, I did. It's there. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? We've not built it yet. Okay. We have not built it yet. Okay. So I thought I'd gone crazy then. Right, step away from the castle. Right, what else do we need to do? I think soldiers are back with more money. Good. We're making money, which is fantastic. All is good in the world. Church. Let's have a quick look at the old villager situation. They should have enough. There should be enough space over here. We've got enough of the friggin' things. We're not short of churches, that's for definite. We are not short of churches. Now, what are you up there? You are a forester camp. Now, what exactly are you foresting? Over down. There's one down there as well. What do I want you foresting? What have I got any lumber camps over here? There's a house. Do I want to relocate the lumber camp here, isn't there? Let me have a look at my zones a second. I think we need to relocate this fellow here. Yeah, let's relocate him. Where to is $1 million question. Tell you what we'll relocate him to is down here. That's a hunter's hut. Right, us, right. Forester camp. Stick him kind of over here. And bring another lumber camp over there and move them both. Lumber camp, stick a lumber camp kind of there. Great. Yeah, I've got more than enough food. Warehouse, we've got a lot of. So what? Why don't we expand our clothes making facilities? Let's make some more clothes, shall we? So over here, I'm thinking, because we've got more space over here. Yeah, because I've got this space here, haven't we? Have I zoned this yet? No, I haven't. So we can under you lot, and you, and all of you. Get rid of you lot. Residential is all this lot residential there. There. I'm just going to kind of shrunk that a little bit, and then let's just put in a tailor's weaver's hut. And a tailor. I am looking forward to the UI coming out. I really am looking forward to the new UI coming out. I'm intrigued to see what it does, how it changes the game. All of a sudden we're losing money. Oh, that's probably through trade. Then again, let's just go over to me. I can always just actually physically come all the way over here when I don't really need to. I could just go like this. Wounded, so we can send everybody apart from Lucina, and yeah, everybody apart from Lucina. Right, so available mission list. With any other ones, yeah, we'll send you all. They can go now. accepted, so we're going to go. Yeah, I am keen to see how the UH is. I'm keen for it to actually come as well, because yeah. Send. I'm not bored of this, but the mods have made it very easy. Not very easy, but the mods have made it a lot easier than it should be. And that reminds me, we didn't do this, did we? I've assigned this lot to the wrong one. Why this isn't working is, when I built this abbey, I assigned them to the wrong bit of the abbey. So I need to assign them to the right abbey. Monastery bits. Where are the monastery bits? Hang on a second. Have I messed this up? Mandate is acquired. I can go off and do that. Have I messed this up in some way? I just unassigned them, so surely they should, by job, So I want to concede. Alright, I have botched it up, haven't I? Okay, why can't I assign you to a... Is it because it's not completed yet? Okay, I might have messed that up. So let's... Okay, so why can't I assign this then? Because it says they're unemployed, but it won't let me actually sign them. That's annoying. What, my occupation 2 of 20? Okay, let's just ignore that for the time being. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's rather annoying. Yeah, because I remember when I built it, I had to do it using multiple monastery bits, and the problem with that is that I assigned the monks to the wrong bit, the wrong monastery bit. What crazy thing do you want to ask for? Where do we need down there? Let's kick you off and get you going. Let's start. That's probably where the money's disappeared from, and let you kick you off. 4761. That's every time the kingdom, because that's where we need that. So that's often done already. It was simple enough. I'm not getting bored, but it's getting a bit easy. The mods have made a difference. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, I built this massive monastery and I assigned the monks to this monastery, however forgetting that actually this piece here is actually attached to this monastery piece here. So now it will not let me reassign the monks to this bit of monastery, which is rather annoying. Let's go over that. Lumber camps. Let's get you and let us demolish you. Hopefully they should find a way down there. Where it's gone. Keep an eye on that. Let's go back over here, work out where I can fix this monastery mess I made up here. Yeah, because they're assigned there. Oh, this could be a nightmare actually. While it looks good, I wonder. Abbey dorms. I wonder if, by the fact they live here, I wonder if I've created myself a problem. Let's take you out from there. Let's assign you to dorms. I wonder if I can only assign them to. I wonder if I can only assign them to, why not? Okay, so if I go back into here now, yeah, keep them. I can't allocate them. I've made a right mess of this, haven't I? So I've got, right, so let me have a look at me unemployed villager list. That's rather annoying. Unemployed, I want to assign you to, I want to assign you to that building, won't let me do you that. That's a bit frustrating. I reckon that's just me making a dog's dinner of this one, haven't I? So now it won't let me reassign them. That's annoying. Oh well. It looks good, but it's a problem. So let's come back to that one. Yeah, I want to reassign to this monastery piece here, but for whatever reason it's not letting me. And it won't let me reassign them back to this one. So how do I fix it? Answers on a postcard if you don't mind, because I'm not sure what to do on that. We'll come back to it. Like I said, I'm not getting bored of it, but it is easy. It's not a difficult challenge at all. We're not exactly getting pushed out by this. So you are. So I want to assign one tailor, and I'm going to assign that when it's finished. What we like for tools? Tools are a bit of a problem. Yeah, because money's not exactly. It's not flowing, but at the same time, it's not catastrophically bad either. We're not exactly. Promotions are available, which I'm not going to bother with. Dismiss, I'm not bothered about promotions today. I just want this bad weather to go away. The trade bonus is good. Got another 40 days. Yeah, the storms last 40. I would prefer storms to be more shorter, more frequent. Let's have a quick look at where we offer spare empty buildings. We're not exactly getting people moving into the village. That's because we're not exactly pushed out with. We're not exactly. We're not exactly got. We've got a lot of open jobs, but they're still not enjoying us. Yeah, keep them. Yeah, so I am looking forward to the new UI coming out, because while I am enjoying the little projects we've done over here for this big monastery, which I've got thoughts on that. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. And this over here, our monstrous large castle, which is going along magnificently. It's flying along there. That's a wooden keep. I am looking forward to the challenge of the new UI coming in, because yeah, the mods have made so much difference, but at the same time they've made it rather easy, because I mean, obviously at the moment trade, I think we're losing trade because we're losing money because of trade. So while it's looking great now, we should claw that back soon enough, because they are on the way back. Yeah, they're on the way back, so they should come back with a fairly good haul to keep us going. The frustration is this: I wanted to build a big monastery. I've had to do it using three separate monasteries to get this done, because it limits you to where you can connect it to. So if you want to do a big monastery, you can't, because everything's got to be built within a close proximity to where you place it. So, for example, I had to do this monastery here, so I could then add that to it, which again, well, I couldn't build a long monastery like this because that bit is too far away from there, and that for me is a little bit no, because if you want to build a big spectacularly long building, you can't, because everything's got to be kept in a close proximity to the centre point of the building piece, which is a bit I didn't really like. How do I assign? It's not letting me. It's not letting me assign somebody to that, which is really frustrating. Alright, let's get somebody in there. Yeah, I didn't think that one through, did I really? So yes, so I've built this thing. It looks magnificent, but I can't actually get anybody. I can't actually. See, they've moved. They're living in there. They've moved into there, But then I can't assign a job to them, because this thing, unless I can build another one. Unless I build another one, which can be frustrating if I have to, because it's too far away, so I can't actually. It's actually that thing is frustrating. I can't actually place this because it's too far away from the monastery, which means if I want to do something, like I have to put it down here somewhere, which is really frustrating. I don't want to put it there. It just makes it hard to actually do something you want to do because it's just too far away. So I've got two brothers. I can't do anything with them. It's an apiary, for example, though. That's a different kettle of fish, that is. So what I'm going to do, I am going to parts. Where's the apiary? Vineyard. Crop field. Let's plant a crop field. Like that. Okay, you. I need to get rid of you. Apiary. Winery. Vineyard. Apiary. Let's destroy you. Let's go back to you and sort you out because you're a mess. Paint crop field. Yeah, I don't like street you're doing for you. Why can't I see this? Why can't I see this? Paint crop field. Okay, so that is that one. So let's get rid of you. Hang on. It should not be this hard. So let's just paint you that way. And go like that. I wonder. Right, what we'll have to do with this now, if I want to make use of this bear, I'm gonna have to build some. I'm gonna have to build another something I can build. It's not this apiary, so that can build honey. So that can be. I can kind of put you. I can put you almost down here. I want you to be up on the hill though. I'm going to put you there. So see, it doesn't mind that. It's frustrating sometimes that it likes you to do one thing. Some things it lets you do fine, but other things it doesn't like you, which is a bit on the frustrating side. But anyway, I've not got any villages I can concede, which is a bit annoying. And everybody's reached your village. Excellent. Yeah, so new villages arrived. So what I'm kind of tempted, I'm toying with the idea of taking a break for a little bit from this. I don't know. I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't want to start a new map because this has got fairly. Yeah, I could do it. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm not getting bored of it, but at the same time, the challenge is not as great on this run through. What do you want? What would we like for bird? I've got stacks of it. No, clergy don't do. That's that. Yeah. So. Yes, I kind of. I didn't think how as do I want to go with this, because at the moment we're losing money hand over fist. We are losing money, but I think that's just down to the bad weather cutting. I think bad weather is affecting the trade. I might be wrong on that one, but it could be. Everything seems to be ticking along. Look up here, what's going on up here? Because still buildings not finished up here, isn't there? It's an iron smelter, and yeah, they need to be done. Hopefully that build will finish that there soon. I need to be able to assign people to this. We'll move the zones here. That's slated for extraction. Let's just trim this down a bit. and down that way. And let's then kind of put that in there. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Like that there. So we can get people moving that way. Yes, I'm kind of thinking about a new challenge. Because, like I said, we seem to be doing okay this village. Again, obviously, bad weather's affecting the trade, but we're not struggling. That was a difficult one. Well, let's go with Paternal. Let's go with these four and get them on something easy. Keep them busy. Over you. Right away, so it's going to be Paternal. You want Agnild. Agnild, oh, are you? Yep. Sebelina and Lucina. Sebelina and Lucina. I have enjoyed playing the mods, but I've made it significantly easier. See, with promotions available, I'm not going to bother with that because I just don't want to. Alright. Input limit is low. You know, it's kind of, yeah. The problem is I've got that's the thing I don't get. We've got plenty of jobs free. We've got plenty of jobs. I know I've got. If you look just by looking at the thing, I'm not entirely sure I understand properly. Because if you look, we've got a lot of jobs going. Now where are you? Herbalist, has that been done yet? Say herbalist hut. Yeah, where's that herbalist hut? Monastery. Yeah, it's the most dormsy as you can do with it, really. They're in there. I'm going to say that's another dorm. General. You see, it says concede villager. We've got 2 of 74 parts. Herbalist hut. Again, herb garden. Where's the herb garden then? Oh, it's this in it. It's this thing. Yeah. So I'm not sure. We've got plenty of jobs. So when I say low employment, we've got a lot of empty jobs. That's what I find a little bit more frustrating. Is I have got jobs to fill. I just can't fill them because nobody wants to come in because it says of low unemployment. I just don't understand that at all. Employment is low, but again, that's why I don't understand that, because we've got plenty of jobs. We've got lots of partially filled jobs, but plenty of jobs. Please, let's edit. I've not finished that off. That's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Edit. What was that? It was. I just noticed I want to fix it now. I'll forget or don't do it at all. It was. I can't remember what it was now. Again, nobody wants to join us. I'm a little bit, but hold on a second. We've got plenty of. We're not short of jobs. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Wrong button. Hang on. Right, again, I'm finishing that off. Get that done. Yes, we've got plenty of partial jobs. It's almost like it wants you to. It only considers that you need workers if you've got 100% open jobs, which we haven't got. I'm liking this. So this is looking nice though. I like that. My little camp, little military camp. I like that. That's proper. That's quite exactly how I wanted it. It looks like a little impromptu military camp. Yeah, I do like that. That's turned out exactly how I wanted it to turn out. I like that. Again, kind of. Yeah, this is turned out how I wanted it to turn out. I'm happy with this. They're a little bit buried into the tree, into the hills, but it's not too bad. Yeah, keep them. Yeah, so I'm keen for the UI because I'm keen to see where the next where development's going to go next. I don't, like I said, for me the vanilla in-building game thing isn't good enough for me. It just does not work. There's not enough detail to it. We've got a vineyard. Is anybody? What a relief! Thank goodness for it. Is anybody actually working this vineyard? We've grown stuff, but it's kind of parts. Dorm. Yeah. Who's working this vineyard? Who's working this vineyard, I wonder? That's one of the mistake I made with this, is like who's working what. And it's hard to beekeepers assigned, right. That's a mistake I've made with this, is that, well, it's not a mistake, but the way I've built it using 3 different monastery centres, I've got to make sure I allocate allocate them to the right monastery to actually get this to work, which again I find frustrating, because like I said, I'd want to do this with one set. I want to do something, I want to do it with one set. I've had to use 3 different sets to get this to work, which is not what I wanted to do, which is, I find that a little bit frustrating as well. But it's this lack of workers thing that I find a bit annoying, how I can't get workers in because employment's low. It's not though. I've got stacks of job vacancies. I'm not short of people. I'm not short of jobs if you look. Yeah, anyway, we've got a lot of people. I didn't realise we've got that many. I'm not going to complain. I've been complaining. I'm not going to complain, but I have been complaining loads. But I'm not going to complain too much. The tray's taking £1. I think that's as much to do with the bad weather. But again, the military missions keep us solvent anyway. Right, I wish I get rid of that little bridge there, but it's a nice little pass over there. Let's go in there. Hi, charge. Go on, off you go. Good luck with that. Are we? Yes, I need to decide where to go with this, because at this moment in time, I'm at a point that I'm going yeah, I'm just kind of trundling along with it, really. You know, I've done the big build I wanted to do. I did like doing this big build. It's nearly done, but I've not got the villagers coming in to actually populate it now, which is a tad frustrating. But anyway, it's a hive of activity, isn't it? A hive of activity. Yeah. So what am I looking? What am I looking for in the next update or updates going forward? Envoy approaching. Well, I don't. Again, I don't know. I'm not sure. Churches, I think, is one thing I think need. I think religion and churches. Again, we're not getting people. The fact I've got to have fun. I didn't need to build them so big, but the fact to keep everybody happy. Oh, what do you want there? These envoy things annoy me as well. 30 berries. Can we spare 30 berries? Yeah, I reckon we can. Yep, there you go. Off you go. Have fun doing that. I didn't need to build them so high, because building them high doesn't add anything, but the sheer fact to keep everybody happy in this way, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 churches here to keep everybody happy. I've got another one over there, which again didn't need to be that big for that lot. It's just that you've got to have so many villages builders. Fine, if I could try and build one big super church, but is that going to be too big? Is that going to be too big and unmanageable? Or is, particularly when you first start off, you can't build a massive church when you first start off because it's a rustic church. You want to build a proper church. And I'd also like to be able to, if I built a rustic church, upgrade a rustic church for a proper church. Because otherwise, what I had to do there, to build a big rustic church to keep everybody happy, then knock it down to build these, and it's just a little bit. Well, I don't want to do that. It just seems a waste. Soldiers are coming back, marvellous. We're still losing money. What we're losing money on? I could probably guarantee what it is. Let's go over to the budget. Expenses, churches, expenses. The main expense is the churches and the monasteries. Yeah, big thing. Like I said, I'd like the whole thing, proximity, the building proximity thing in the church, in the monastery to be fixed, so you can build it over a wider area. So at the moment, so I don't end up having to build monasteries across 4 different places. So I've got to work out who's attached to what. See, that's a monastery there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how I allocate workers to that. It looks nice though. Visually, it looks nice. Oh, I just forgot a cup of tea. I forgot a cup of tea next to me. I completely forgot about it. How do we get from that? Not bothered about that. So what do we want to do next? I don't know what I want to do next. I don't want. Obviously we can just carry on doing this. Is that another one I missed as well? I keep seeing these things I keep missing. General. Edit for parts. I've enjoyed doing these builds. Yeah, because I'm not gonna. It's weird because I'm enjoying it, but at the same time I'm starting to get that just plodding through it thing. I don't. You want to go in? That's not going to be too long, is it? There you go. I guess I'm just. I'm almost just like plodding through. And I've got another one there as well. So I'm almost just plodding through it, and almost a lot of it, I'm almost sat waiting for something to finish to do the next thing, because it's almost, the village is almost taking care of itself now. Someone's running itself. I'm just kind of a spectator. So I need to have a think about where we want to go with this. What I do next. I've enjoyed the mods. The mods have added a lot to the game. Yeah, I thought that was quick. That was almost instantaneous. That was. I've enjoyed this castle mod, this Stonegate mod. I've really enjoyed with this. I mean, it's given me I've had a lot of fun building with it, and it's a great mod. But just sometimes some of it, it's just things like this is kind of ever so. I thought it's great. It's been real. I've really enjoyed it, building with it. But again, sometimes it's a bit frustrating when you can't get the walls to heighten the walls. Is a bit frustrating. But I think that the main game needs something like this. Needs for you to be able to build these massive, great structures. Whereas over there, that is just when you compare what you can do with the vanilla keep compared to what you can do over there, it's a no contest, absolutely no contest between the two. You know, absolutely no contest. We still can't get people to join us. 5 villages, again, the villages does my head in, it really does. I do find that one of the most frustrating aspects of the game is dealing with the villagers, dealing with the villagers' problems. Although, because again now I've got vacancies, and that's the thing. It's bugging me. It was bugging me the last time we were doing this before I did the castle special. I was getting a little bit. I don't understand how to attract villagers. We've got job vacancies. Everything else is great. We just can't get people to join us. Yes, I need to have a think about where we go with this, because at the moment I am a spectator on this for a lot of what's going on. Right, let's get another mission going. Let's have another easy one, I reckon. Let's have another easy one. We want Orchanda, and we want Agnild. Agnild, who else can we got? Agnild, Sabellina, and Lucina, and Lucina. Off you go. Have fun with that. They're off doing that. It almost feels as if I've got to build things to actually create the idea that there are jobs there. Low. Immigration probability low because employment is low. Yeah. Yes, yeah, it's just frustrating because I know it's not, because I've got a lot of empty spaces for people to fill. It's looking alright, it's looking nice. And it got filled for you, even though I don't have any to actually... put the all there. It looks nice, but without the villagers coming in, I can't actually populate it. It looks nice though. It looks nice. Yeah, again, not wanting to join us because of apparent lack of jobs, but we're not short of jobs. You know, it's like I do find it frustrating. It's almost as if I've got to. It almost feels as I've got to completely. I've got to build lots of buildings to get people in for them to have the job, for immigration to happen. I've got to have lots of empty buildings, and I'm a little bit. No, it doesn't make any sense. He's going great guns up there, isn't he? He's going great guns, so look, he's going to need to be moved soon. Right, I've put that there. So they're doing that. So let me. Right, so let me just check a second. He's chopping trees down with considerable gusto. Okay, let's spread this out to cover the entire area, because he'll start planting trees there as soon as your man over there, as soon as that's done, he'll do the same. Hopefully we'll be able to keep track of it, keep on top of it. Little stone coin industry going on there. Livestock farm. Okay, I didn't realise we were doing. I even realise we were. Well, again, I don't know what I can do about that, because other than getting to build lots of buildings, there's not a lot I can do about that, to be quite honest with you. There ain't an awful lot to do. Okay, so I mean, I could build more. What we like for fish? We've got stacks of fish, haven't we, as well? We've got loads of fish. So I'm trying to find something to build for the sake of building it, to get immigrants, to get settlers in. Let's put some more berry pickers down here. I'll give them something to do. So if we go gathering hut, spin you around. Gathering hut, because what I was tempted to do was another fun build, to be able to build another gigantic castle of some kind, just for building it. But I'm not entirely sure when I do that either. New military missions available. Thank you very much. We've got a monk coming. Splendid. Okay. Yeah, keep them with you. Yep. Victoria. Southwest I'm getting on. Southwest I'm getting on. They're mostly done. The only one that isn't. The only two are those two. So let's get another mission going then. Keep the army busy. It says everybody except Petanol and Aquilibert. Aquilibert can go. It's only an easy mission. What could possibly go wrong? Aquilibert, off you go. Right, you go off and do that. See, money's not a problem. Even though we're losing money, we're still somehow staying afloat. Let's go look at what's going over there. Because what I need for so I can get this up and running properly. It looks nice, but I do like what we've done there. I like how it commands over the valley. I should have built these a lot smaller. I didn't realise that. I didn't take into account that you don't have to build them high to get more people in. Height does make a difference. So I should have built them a lot smaller, because they look massive, great churches. But I do like this. You've got the church. You've got the monastery over here, which is now completely finished. That looks. I'm so happy with that. What do you want? No, I don't have any tools. I'm keeping it all. Go away. That is actually a bit of a problem. That is. It's a bit of a problem. It's about I've got the thing up here, but I've just got nobody to actually work here. That's the problem. What are you up there? So I've got everything in place to build, but not the actual facilities to do it. Permissions available. We're not going to bother today. Alright, so we're in a bit of a situation that I don't know how to get out of. The trade's coming back up, which is good, but so is the cost. So probably the monetary is probably costing us, but Evading resources, yeah, keep them. Make sure I'm not setting anything to buy. Okay, right, okay. And the cost is, the money drain is in every meal income, territory taxes. Territory taxes aren't helping. That's territory taxes aren't exactly helping. See, if you look at this, I don't understand this. So we just hit pause a second. If we look at as it is now, alright. So we look at last year. So we made. So last week. So this week we're already. So basically they balance each other out. So we're actually. How's it calculating that then? It's the average daily balance. That's actually very misleading. Because if you actually look, that's actually very misleading. Because if you actually look at the actual this week's breakdown, is actually that we're making money, we're making more than we're losing. So we're up 322 there. We are. Our tavern income is paying for our territory taxes. So in actual fact, if you look at this, we're 407. We're 407. Yeah, that that's not stacking up because we're more than making. And if you look at last week, so we're 200 down there. So that is. So yeah, then we lost money last week because territory taxes. That's what's hurting us. Territory taxes. That's what's killing us. Yeah. So again, that's not necessarily always a true reflection of what's actually happening. That's actually not always a true reflection of what's going on. Because we're more than old on our own on that. So. Yeah, it's always worth on that one. It's always worth having a look here at what's actually going on. 800. So if I just so we lost money last week. Yeah, we did minus 744. But you look this, we made it back up again. So if you actually, I noticed I didn't know the sums and the actual totals are there. So actually, we lost money last week, but that's why that figure is misleading. Because. That's why that figure's misleading, because kind of it changes. Let's keep an eye on that for the week. That's what's hurting is bloody territory taxes. That's what's killing us. So we're still up. That's what's hurting us. That's killing us. Bloody territory taxes as well. That's what's hurting us a lot. That's what's hurting us, is that territory tax. That's what's going to push us under. I want to see what happens at the end of the week when we get to day 7. Yeah, that's what's hurting us there. Is that territory tax? That's where that number's comes from. Then end of the week, week 1, day 7. pause it there. Week 1, day 7. Yeah. That's what's killing us, it's territory tax. Right, let's have a look at what we've actually got, because that's what's killing us at this moment in time. Can I get rid of any of these territories that we've got that we're not using? Confirm that, because again we've got, so we don't need all this territory. Don't want to buy that. Yeah, we've got a lot of territory we don't really need. All this up here, which we're using to a degree. Have I anything up there? Let's confirm that. If I abandoned you, have I zoned that for anything? I wonder. Let's just see what happens just doing that now. Let's see what happens just doing that. See what difference that makes to the old income. What are we doing now? Play. So I got rid of 3. So let's see what that does to the. Keep them with you. Look at that as well. They're on the way back, hopefully. Building complete, the monastery's complete, which is good. So that is starting to hurt a little bit. I'm back from a mission. They're coming back. Okay. Yeah, it's that territory tax is hurting us a little bit, isn't it? So if I've abandoned those cities, see what difference that makes to the state of play. 40 fortification. Oh yeah, why did I do that? I want to see my territory my borders. I might need to move you a little bit as well. Okay. Day 4. So if we look at the money last time, was 1900. Let's see, by abandoning 3 territories, what that does to the old, what that does to the income. How much that actually saves us abandoning those territories. They brought in a decent bit of money anyway. How much does that actually save us? Does that actually make a material difference? I don't think it will do, but territory taxes is, yeah. So our trade is not average. Let's bring them back. Yes, so we're not making. It's our territory taxes that's hurting us. We've got a lot. We've spread out, and we're not making them. We're not making enough through trade, or we're not making enough through trade to make up for the lack of for the territory taxes. That's interesting. Okay. I don't look at that nearly enough. Right. Okay, so trade. I was going to look at trade mods. I did say I was going to do that. I might have a look at that, because see, that's averaged out again because trade's gone up. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look at the estates. We need to keep them up because we're going to renew them when they go. Right, okay. It's been an up and down episode today, because it has been an up and down episode. They're back with not as much, but they're back, that's the main thing. Alright, so money's coming through again. We need to up our trade, we need to get more trade, we need to up our trade income then, because that's what's going to get us, that's what's going to keep us going. Alright. Can we sell jewellery? Yeah, we are selling jewellery. How much have I got there? See, we're not making jewellery either. So we need to up. So I think what I need to concentrate on next. Let me just pause a second. What I need to concentrate on next episode is working on areas where we can trade, like jewellery, barrels, and wine. What we need to focus on next time round. However, until I can sort that out, there's not a lot I can do, because I do not know what to do about that. Because we've got plenty of vacancies, we've got plenty of jobs, but nobody wants to move here. So that's the part I'm getting for employment is low. That's a bit I'm getting frustrated on, because we've got vacancies, so we've got jobs that need to be filled. We've got a lot. If you look down here, we've got a lot of jobs that need to be filled. Yeah, we've got a lot of free jobs, so why aren't people moving in? And that's the bit I don't understand. That's the bit I'm getting a little bit frustrated with, because we've got the vacancies, but people don't want to move into them. So if anybody knows how to fix that, that's the part that's stopping us growing even more. Is that particular bit there? Is the fact that immigration don't want to come in because employment's low. Yeah, so next episode, I need to try and focus on the trade aspect of it. I shall have a look at what trade mods there are, see if there are any trade mods, because we've got a lot of food we're making that we can't trade, that we don't trade. We've got dung, we've got lots of meat, we've got so much meat, eggs, we've got a lot of stuff that we don't, modded stuff that we don't trade with, that we could do. So anyway, let me know what you think. If you know the employment low, how to fix the employment is low, let me know, because that is what's really stopping us growing. And then if you also know any decent trade mods, let me know as well, because that's where we need to improve on. That's where we need to kind of offset the territory taxes, because abandoning territory doesn't seem to make a massive difference to it. So the only way we've got to up our trade income, because that's fairly static at yeah, that's what they're buying, so that's all we're trading. So we need to be able to trade more, and we need to trade more urgently as well. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to lower the jewellery down, because even if we sell jewellery, I'm going to lower that to, it all depends if they want to buy it as well, I suppose. The other question is if they want to buy it. Anyway, let me know where we want to go with this, because at the moment I'm not getting bored, but it's not as much of a challenge, because that's kind of, even though that is not great, the village is running itself, and we are just trundling along, kind of just going with the flow. It's not particularly difficult now, because the mods have made it so not easy, but we are on top of a little bit. That needs to be finished. I need to make sure this gets finished off, because that's a big building project. Once that's finished off, then I can move the army over here, because again, they're done. I do want to see that finished, because I do like that. I do like that military camp there. Yeah, so plenty to do, but it's kind of, where do we want to go with it? Because for the large parts of this episode, I do feel as if I'm just watching everything happen. We need to get these finished. I need to have a look at these as well. There's little bits I need to look at as to sculpture. We're missing a sculpture, and I probably need to unlock something to do that at some point and work out what that is. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know. We've got plenty of things to look at. It's just kind of how do you want to play it? What should we do? Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Lots of questions to be answered, so if you've got the answers, I'll be great to hear them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye.